Hello, everyone. This is Coach with a Difference, and I am on my break. So, spending at least 20 to 30 minutes with you guys. I'm in the kitchen today, and I promised you guys on Friday I was going to talk about food. Now, what I really want to talk about is do a whole teaching session on what we eat, right? We eat. Do we eat to satisfy our hunger? Do we eat to satisfy our gut? Do we eat for do we eat because we're craving food? There's so many ways we eat food. We crave for it, we love it, we are just foodies. And I am a foodie. Okay, I literally am owning it. I love to eat, I love food. But it's how I eat, number one, what I eat, number two. And number three is, do I eat to satisfy me? Yes, I eat to satisfy me. I don't eat because I crave something. And if I do crave something, I always have like pumpkin seeds, which I grow to like. I roast it. I put a little bit of sea salt on top of that, and that's my craving. It will satisfy my craving. Sea salt or without sea salt, pumpkin seeds, a little bit of almonds, maybe a fruit, not a banana. If you eat a banana, that's sugar. Although it's potassium, it's sugar. You're going to have a sugar craving. So you want to stay away from the sugar because if you put anything in your mouth that's a sugar, you're going to want something else sweet to eat. I've done it. It happened to me and we are guilty. Again, we're not perfect. We want the sugar. Okay. So I made me some okra water, and this is what I've been drinking for the past 5 days. It's very satisfying for my gut. Literally, it is. You may ask yourself, why is she drinking that slimy thing? Yes, it's slimy. Look, very slimy. Now, why? I guess grandma didn't tell you, and mommy didn't tell you that okra water really helps for your gut. And if you are constipated, drink this for 5 days without eating the carbs and all the other stuff. Drink it for 5 days. Eat light, and that constipation you would not believe it will come out of your body. But I drink this for gut health, and it's so cool. You see, once the okra is on the top here, you can reuse it. Filtered water, you can reuse it all the time. I love me some fried okra. I love me some steamed okra. Always steam your okra. Steam your okra. You keep that crunchy in it. Steam your vegetables, as a matter of fact. It keep that crunchy in. I'm gonna welcome people in because this is not like a sitting um teaching. It's more standing. I'm in the kitchen. So who's coming in? Okay, welcome, Olivia. It's Olivia. If I don't pronounce your name properly, people don't come for me. Okay, I love you guys with everything in me. Thank you so much for popping in, wherever you're popping in from. America, Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, Grenada, India, UK, wherever you are. Welcome to Seeds of the Purpose. And today I'm in my kitchen and I'm going to show you guys what I'm making. This is already prepared from last night, and I was deciding if to try some liver because I haven't eaten liver in 23 plus years. And I had to go back into my research to see because I already know that liver is packed with iron, like iron. You want to get iron, just eat liver, but in moderation. So I have to eat it in moderation because it's packed with so much iron and other vitamins, vitamin A, iron, vitamin A, and I think protein, but less protein, lots of iron. So I change up the menu. I already have everything in the oven. So I already told you guys about this. And that's if you have okra where you're living. If you buy it, hello, Colombia. Hello. Yes, if you buy okra in the supermarket freezer, don't buy it. Get it fresh as much as you can. Okay? So let me see what I have going on here. All right. So your doctor may tell you stay away from carbs. My doctor told me stay away from carbs. Now, I need carbs. I do. and so does everybody. In America, carbs are shunned. So this is sweet potatoes, which is fiber, protein, and carbs. Now, in America, when they make sweet potatoes, they love to put lots of sugar. I don't. Now, if you want to have your sweet potato with extra sugar, that's fine. I respect the fact that this is already sugar. This already have sugar. I put it in the oven to pre-cook. So, because I had it cut up in the freezer. And okay, can you join me in a live stream? Of course. You're from Colombia. Do you speak English also? Of course, I can join you in a live stream. It depends on what you are talking about. What is your niche? Okay. What is your niche? All right. Um, yes, so I like to use cinnamon. I use a lot of cinnamon, people. Use your cinnamon. Cinnamon is really, really good for your gut health and for if you're a diabetic, cinnamon. I also have it in sticks. So what I do is I pre-cooked it in the oven. I'm going easy on the cinnamon. And I put a little bit of olive oil. Real olive oil, not the olive oil mixed with canola oil and sesame seed oil and all of that shenanigans. Real olive oil. All right. So, and it must be in a glass bottle, and olive oil is dark, not clear. All right. Wherever you're tuning in from, don't buy the olive oil in the supermarket. If it's in another glass bottle, if it's in a plastic bottle, do not buy it. Leave it on the shelf. Let somebody else buy it. Okay? Or you want to add him to the live. Maybe another time. Not today. All right? So now since I already put some olive oil and some cinnamon, this is what it looks like. Okay? I'm going to put this back in and it's going to roast down. You don't need no sugar. You don't need to add any extra to sweet potatoes. Okay? This is American sweet potato. Now, when I'm in the islands, I will use, which is Trinidad and Tobago, which is what I'm from, where I'm from, my birth island. The potatoes there are very different. We have white sweet potatoes. And you can do the same thing, minus the sugar. And our sweet potatoes are much sweeter. Okay? And I'm going to stick this back and let me show you guys what else I did. So this is all pre-cooked. And I baked everything. I just like to stick everything in the oven, people. It just saves time and slow cook. And the dishes that I use, they can all go into the oven. Now, this is some chicken that I have, right? I put it to slow cook. So this is going to bake in here. This is chicken breast. And I don't know if I did it here. I said maybe on another platform I was on, how do you know that your chicken is real and it's fake? Because you have to do the real and the fake tests these days to make sure that you're getting the real stuff. Go to the poultry and buy your chicken. Go there and buy your chicken. Don't buy chicken in the supermarket because people picks it up. They touch it, and then they don't want it and they put it back. Be very careful when you buy food in the supermarket. Be very, very careful. Whether you're in America or you're outside of America, be very, very careful. So because I did all of this last night and I had it in the fridge, I had it on slow cook. I love to cook slow cook. That's if I'm not starving and I am not hungry, I do slow cook. All right, so I'm going to put this back, leave it on cover. And these bowls, glass, I love them. Microwave, no plastic container. And this goes in the oven and in the microwave with a cover. Okay, so I did say that in moderation, I have to eat liver. I haven't eaten liver in 23 plus years. So also did some liver. And this is once in a while. Once in a while. I got these at a farmer's market. Didn't know they sell it at the farmer's market. So, and the guy is a farmer, and I do love to support the farmers. The farmers are very important to support them. And it's real beef liver, people. It's not fake. Okay. And this is what it looks like. And I make my own seasoning. I do not buy anything in the supermarket. Okay. And I also put in, while I was working, oopsie. Okay. So I eat black rice. I love black rice. Again, it is carbs, but it's also protein. And I put the black rice, I steam it in the oven. Steam black rice is so delicious. Now, don't get me wrong. I love to cook on the stove, but when I'm making like multiple dishes for myself, preparing my meals for the week / the weekend, I cut time by cooking like this. So this is not ready yet. It's not ready yet. It's still a little hard, so I'm going to put it back in the oven. And I love to cook with bay leaf. I put bay leaf in everything. Bay leaf and cinnamon. Bay leaf and cinnamon sticks. So I have it in the powder form, and I have it in the stick form. So when I'm doing my teas, I love to use cinnamon sticks. All right, so I'm going to put this back in the oven and let it finish cooking. This one I'm going to cover. And if you hear a noise in the background, I am doing some lentil peas. Lentil peas is one of the legumes that Trinidadian and people in the islands eat. But in different islands, they have different names for it. But in Trinidad, we eat a lot of lentil. I don't like lentil. But listen, when you grew up in a grandmother's house, you have to cook what grandma eat, what grandma cooks. You can't complain. You can't say you don't want that because, honey, you will not eat. Okay? So lentil now, don't bash lentil or any other legumes. And I have everything in glass jar. If you notice, I have everything in glass jar. So this, I have my black peas in my black rice in glass jar. And this is my almond flour that I use. And I have some ground wheat flour here. And this is a mixture of grains, rice, brown rice with black rice. I like to do a little mix up sometimes. My quinoa is finished. And I put everything in glass jar. And I have my paprika. My paprika. All right. Okay, I want to show you guys something before I explain this. There is many different type of lentils. And this is the smaller kind, the smaller lentil. And this is the bigger lentil. There's more, but these are the two that I like, right? For this one, I will use when I'm making soup. And this one for cooking on the side. Love it. So good. And it cooks like that in 20 minutes. This is going to be done in like less than 20 minutes, for real. All right. And you're not a West Indian woman if you don't have chickpeas, which is chana, in your cupboard. Okay? West Indian women, we love our chana. I grew up in a house where my grandmother, my mom, we cook chana every Saturday. And we mix it up with roti, which is called dal puri, put wasap shut. We mix it up. We cook it with potato, white potatoes. We cook it with that. And I don't eat chana, no, like, I only eat chana only in curry. That's it. But unfortunately, I cannot eat curry anymore. Of course, my body changed and everything, so I cannot eat curry anymore. So what I do is I make me some nice protein salad. I soak it. You have to soak it. You can't cook it like this. You soak it overnight, and you could make smoothies, and you could make salad. You can put it in salad, soak it with a little bit of sea salt, and you can put it in salad, and you can make smoothies in it. But to make the smoothies, you have to cook it, right? Cook it for an hour. Well, less than an hour because I have a pressure cooker, so it's not normal for me. And you cook it like that. Now, why it is I only eat lentil more, right? Because lentil is packed with lots of protein, and fiber. Now, this is split peas. These are the two colors that I like, and I like to do the mixture. This is the green one and the yellow one. I make this for soup also too. You cannot be a West Indian woman and not have split peas in your cupboard. Yeah, because we make delicious corn soup with split peas. But I mostly use lentil, lentil peas. And I like to try other different legumes also, but lentil always top the list. Lentil is always on top of the list, okay? What's in my cupboard? Ask me in the comment what is in my cupboard. So I use this one brand, right? From, this is the brand that I use from the farmer's market. I don't use grocery store brand. And I try to get the real bay leaf. The ones in the supermarket is small. This is the real bay leaf. If you get the ones in the supermarket, it's not real. The color is different. It's a brownish color. This bay leaf is supposed to be green, not brown. The ones in the supermarket is brown, and I'm nearly out, so I have to get me another bottle, right? Also, too, what I have in my cupboard is garlic. You must always have garlic in your cupboard. Garlic, ginger, turmeric. It's not the turmeric itself, but the turmeric powder itself, right? Always have that in your cupboard. You cannot be a West Indian woman if you don't have nutmeg in your cupboard. You're not a West Indian woman, okay? I love me some good old nutmeg, and it helps when I make on my pastries and stuff like that. Now, in Trinidad, we, as Trinidadian people, and I'm very guilty of it, that's good. As Trinidadian people, we used to call this saffron. And there are people in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm good, thank you very much. And people in Trinidad and Tobago, they call this saffron. Now, I didn't wake up until I took a cooking course because I did a culinary class 10 plus years ago. Kind of like I was bored, so I took the class. And the head chef said, Miss Moore, pass me the turmeric. And I'm looking around like, what turmeric? What is he talking about? He's like, it's right over there, Miss Moore. And I'm like, what? That's not turmeric. That's saffron. He was like, Miss Moore, it's turmeric. And of course, me in my investigation brain, I went and looked it up. Google wasn't Google back then, like how Google is right now. And I saw the difference. So this is saffron. It's from a flower, and this is turmeric. So I have to re-educate myself, re-educate my daughters, because of course the ignorant me calling saffron. Okay, and it's the family member of ginger. So always have that in your cupboard. If not the real thing, the powdered form, the real powdered form, get it, right? I have taught myself to make onion powder, garlic powder, a bunch of other things that I've experimented with. One of the things that I cannot get off is coffee. So I do love a good, nice cup of coffee in the morning time. And because of health reasons, I had to cut it out and do a research and find me coffees that I like and has mushroom in it. So I started doing research about mushroom coffees, and I come across rye coffee. That was the first mushroom coffee I have tasted, and it was pretty good. And one of the lessons that I've learned living in America, when you see something you like, you have to buy it in a bulk. Because when you go back again to buy it, if you buy small and you go back again to purchase it, you're not going to get the same thing you purchased the first time. I've learned that. So I bought rye in a bulk the first time. And listen, it was for me the best coffee with mushroom. I looked up lion mane. I looked up all the mushrooms that can keep me focused because I need to be focused to be on here to talk to you guys. Right? I need to be focused when I'm dealing with the kids. I need to be focused when I'm dealing with my daughter because we're doing business. I need to be focused about studying. When I'm coaching, I need to be focused. And with this coffee, I can drink it hot and I can drink it cold. It works well, and it works well in the almond milk that I make myself. Again, I taught myself to make a lot of stuff by myself, right? The doctor didn't say, oh, you need to go home and make this, or you need to go home and do that. I learned how to balance my inflammation. Yeah, it's mine because your body needs that, which works together with everything in you that God created you. God is so good. Look at how He created us. Every cell in your body has a job to do. Every cell. Your skin has a job to do. When you get a cut, you're healing from the inside out, not from the outside in, right? And your cells plays a big part in you getting older, growing up, right? But if you keep putting garbage in it, garbage in your gut, garbage in every cell of your body, what are you going to get? You're going to start aging, looking, you're 30 but looking like you're 60. Your skin start to look weird, and then you're like, what is going on? Or you will think it's normal, it's growing old. One of the things in my country people like to say is old age. They get a pain in the back, is old age. They get a pain in the hip, is old age. Not knowing is your inflammation acting up and making your psychotic. Let me not pronounce his name. Let me say hip, right? I study nursing, so some of the nursing terms is still in my head. All right. So not knowing is your hip that is giving you problem. Inflammation causes you to have pain. I'm 58, y'all. I'm 58. And I said to myself, guys, I would not be a participant of the sick care in America or in no other country. I will not. I will not take their medicine. I will always go natural before I accept their medicine. I will always do that. Surgery with my knee, they tell me I have to put stem cell in my knee. They tell me for my thyroid, I need thyroid medicine for 30 days, and after 30 days, if my thyroid number doesn't go down, then they have to make the medicine stronger. I was like, the devil is a liar. I rebuke all these doctors. I love doctors. Do not say, Coach Alice, until you don't go to your doctor. Go for your checkup. Go get your blood work done. Check your vitamin D, your cholesterol. Check your inflammation. Check your thyroid. Men and women, go get your checkup done. Go get it done. Get your blood work done. Check your calcium level. Check everything. Ladies, do your pap smear, do your mammogram. There's another way besides putting your boob underneath that machine and getting it squashed. There's another way. Yeah, because I hated it. I hated it. It is much more, it's affordable. And some of it is affordable and some of it isn't. If you don't have insurance in America, yeah, you gotta pay the money. You have to pay the money, but get it done, ladies. Get that pap smear done. Cure can sneak up on you just like that. Okay, get it done. All right, I'm getting mine done in August, which is next month, and I might take you guys on that journey with me. Okay, if the doctor allow it. But listen, go get your stuff done. Get your body checked out. Every cell in your body has a job to do. And if you keep putting crap in your body, if you keep eating the fried food, eating meat every day, you're not putting a little fish in your meal. You're not putting a little greens in there. Wherever you are in the country, there's different vegetables, there's different fruits. Eat it. Don't eat the one with the poisons, but eat it. We live in America. America is full of processed food. You got to stay away from the processed food. If you're tuning in and you're living in America, stop eating the processed food. Stop going to taking your kids to McDonald's. Stop taking your kids to Burger King. Stop taking your kids to Wendy's. It's Friday. You know, we love to give the kids that treat. Buy the food, take them to the supermarket. Yeah, I'm saying that because some people don't support the farmers market at all. And the farmers market is the best place to go to get your fruits and vegetables. Trust and believe. Is the best place to go. Support them if you're in America. If you're not and you're in a different country and your marketplace is outside, go to the market, get your fruits and vegetables. If you plant it, great. And if you're planting it, plant okra, plant zucchini, plant cucumber, alkaline food. Okra is an alkaline food because your body needs the alkaline. Plant lemons, plant oranges, plant grapefruit, plant coconut, alkaline food. Watermelon. I wish watermelon because I wish my employer had the space for me to plant watermelon. I'll be planting watermelon. Okay, so guys, I am so happy that I can share this tiny little moments with you guys, how I eat, how I prepare my food, what I eat, right? For snack, I didn't mention snack. For snack, I make homemade ice cream, and I got me an ice cream maker. So this is my ice cream maker. So how it works is there's 2 cups. I'll show you the cups. Okay, so this is the size of the cups. They both go here in these 2 spaces. I plug it in, and most of the time the ice cream comes in 30 minutes. And I make the natural ice cream. Like I told you before, I make my own milk. So everything that I put in this cup is natural. I will do mangoes, I will do banana, or I will do just straight up the milk, but nice it up, right? Whatever my taste bud asks for, okay? And my body fought me on eating natural food for 5, well, let's say a whole month. When I started on this journey, let me put this back. See, and I got my frozen fruits here that I can make smoothies with when I'm in a good mood. I am not a lunch person too much. I am a dinner person, right? So in the daytime, I need to leave it outside so I can make a smoothie when I'm done. Right. So what I do is I make my own milk. I love almond. I tried many different, things to make milk. I did oatmeal milk. I did peanut milk, peanut butter milk. I did almond milk, and I did what was the other milk I made? Cashew milk. I didn't like none of them. I really didn't like none of them. So almond milk stuck out for me, and it goes well with dates. That's my sugar that I use when I make it, and a pinch of salt. Okay, and that's it. I don't put anything else in it. It don't last 6. It's supposed to last 4 days or maybe 5. My milk don't, because I will use it to make my turmeric shakes. I will use it to put it in my rye coffee. I use it for different things. So it doesn't last 5 days. It lasts less than 5 days, about 3 days. And then I have to make it again. So when I order almond nuts, I will do the big pack, right? Which will last me 3 months. So I'm out of almonds right now. I used the last bit yesterday. And I'm kind of like taking a break with making ice cream. But that is my snack. And also too, I snack on papaya. I eat the seeds. Like I said before, eating papaya seeds really helps with your gut health and fighting those parasites. Okay, and I also eat. That's my snack. That's a snack, and it's also a breakfast. I also eat lots and lots of avocado, which is in my country we call zabuka. I eat lots of that, and avocado is also a snack for me. I can cut it up, season it up nice, put some parsley on top of it, cut it up with some apples, or I will do some oranges, and I'll sit down, and that's a snack for me. All right. So I do my utmost best to snack, and I work out 3 times a day, and I have to do it 5 times now because 3 times in the week is not enough. I did say day, 3 times a day, sometime in the morning, evening, or on my break. But on my break talking to you guys. All right. So guys, thank you for popping in. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you like to hear more of this, you got to subscribe because Coach Allison is going to the top and she's going to give you all the chicken nuggets of eating right, loving yourself, appreciating yourself, and knowing that you are enough. You are enough, not just for the person who you're with. You are enough for God first because God is first in everything that I do. Everything that I do, everything that I am right now, and I'm teaching and I'm sharing all this information with you guys right now. I was led by the Holy Spirit because everything happens to me when I'm laying down. Looking for answers, I ask questions, and boom, I will get it. I will get it. So everything right now for me is all God. It's all God. You are not where you are by yourself. You may think you're by yourself. The enemy will say, "Oh, you do it by yourself." You know, that's pride speaking, right? Excuse me. But always put God in everything that you do, and you will be successful. Be obedient, number one, and stop acting in rebellion. And yeah, it will be well with you. Though at times it's not going to be good all the time. And I know that because we're not perfect people. We try, but we're not perfect people. But what do? Do we complain in the valley? No, we don't complain in the valley. So do not complain in the valley. Stay blessed. Stay in the light, y'all. Coach Allison out. Bye.